My name is Brian. I'm the CTO of DeepMake, and I'll be giving you a guide and tutorial for our new rotoscoping demo. As you can see here, I've already loaded a video and set up a couple of different layers. A layer is important because each layer will be a separate mask that is put as a separate video when you export either a mask video or a masked video. In this case, because we have two, it will output two different videos, which are able to import into After Effects, Premiere, or whatever tool you want in order to get those separate masks. The first mask here we have is a prompt mask, which a prompt mask will use a text prompt, in this case, a man, to generate the mask. If I change that to a person and click this change prompt button, you'll see that the layer name doesn't change. This way you can change the prompt at any point during a video, but still keep your um, output as one single video. We also have a points-based mask here. This one's using these 3 points here. It's a good idea to keep them fairly centrally located on important details. It is possible, for example, if you just clicked the 1 point up here, that it would just get his shirt and not the whole person. By having multiple points, we ensure that the model knows what it is you want to mask. In this case, with a points-based mask, we do track those points across the video. And so you're able to just choose the points and it will track those. You do need to verify them, make sure that they're all correct and they're what you expect. Another thing is we use keyframes. So if I skip ahead here, you see the man runs off of the frame. So what we do is we can go back to the last frame he was in there, go to the next one, mark it as a keyframe, and then delete the mask, which is what we did here. In this case, if I don't want that little bit of motion blur masked out, I can just delete that layer. And that way, when I export, it won't accidentally mask something that isn't supposed to be masked. If you need to make any changes, we recommend going to the next frame in the sequence where um, the problem disappears, mark it as a keyframe, and then go back to the previous frame in order to make the changes. That way, the changes only propagate to that next frame, that frame that has the problem. So you want to go, like, for example, this frame, if we don't want to include that pebble there, we might actually want to delete this mask, create a new layer, and use points layer. But because we did that, the next frame will also be modified. If we don't want to do that, we can actually just mark it so it's no longer a keyframe and the original prompt mask will be restored. Um, when you have a mask, you can zoom in or zoom out using the mouse wheel, or you can press and hold the middle mouse button to pan around. If you want to reset back to the original, you just click the reset display. It will go back to the default setting of showing the entire video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and ask. We'll be happy to answer them for you. And thank you.